Hi guys.
I'm Shauni.
And I'm Mondi, and we've been married for 12 lovely years.
Yes, indeed. And today's topic, the relationship box.
But before we get started, guys, don't forget to hit that notification bell and don't forget to subscribe.
And we're going to talk about the topic at hand right after this intro.
Does that feel good?
That was my male operatic interpretation.
Got it.
Most people want a relationship that fits inside of the relationship or societal box because they're afraid of being judged. If you want to live in truth, authenticity, and freedom, you have to step outside of the box that society has set up for you to live in. I'm not saying live completely out of the box. I'm just saying put a foot out. You know what I'm saying? Tip your toe.
Put your toe in there.
Dip your toe out there. Honestly, you will start to see the joys of life.
Why do you think most people feel the need to stay inside of a relationship box or the society box?
Because it's easy and it's safe. There are so many people that want to live their lives on their own terms. The lives that their souls are bursting to live, but they will stay inside of that box because they are afraid of what other people will say.
Wow.
It's scary outside of the box. Okay? You got to have balls of steel.
That's true.
But bravery takes fear. Otherwise, it's not bravery.
You know, one thing about us is that we're like the least judgmental people that you will find.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? We may joke and play around and, you know, cut up a little bit, but it's just not that serious.
It's not.
It's not that serious, man. You know, in truth, what we feel is like, as long as you're a good person and you're not intentionally and knowingly trying to hurt somebody, we're like, do you?
Yeah, I mean, everybody make everything so serious. People are so fanatical about everything.
Yes.
I mean, good God, have your beliefs, yes, but don't try to make other people feel bad for theirs.
Right. And let me just tell y'all, living in truth and not having to hide what's inside of you is an incredible amount of freedom that comes with that. Sure, you might be ridiculed and sure you might be judged, but the internal weight that comes off you by living in truth is worth every second of it.
Facts. We talk a lot about relationships, but the one thing that we will not tell you how to do is live your life.
That's it.
Now, if you ask us, we'll give you our thoughts on it. Okay, but we are not interested in making choices for you and your life.
No.
We will give you information about basic human nature. We will give you relationship foundational things.
Yes.
But you gotta build your own house. In other words, build your relationship based on what works for you all.
That's right.
And not be fearful of what other people may see or think about it. It's your relationship.
Yes.
And you all have to live it how you want to live it.
The relationship box is why so many marriages and relationships are ending. They're taught to conform and act in certain ways. And if anything shows up, anything that's outside of their mental and emotional box, they get resistance to it. And they go into fight mode.
Yeah.
Instead of even trying to see if what the other person is saying is true,
Right.
has any validity, or maybe they can do it in a better way.
The mental and emotional ego blocks your blessings all the time.
Yes.
Because you can't move past your feelings to get to the truth. You know, the men and women that are at war with each other right now are at war for a few reasons. Truth, change, and crowd mentality.
Yes.
People are now telling the truth. The other side is fighting against the truth. Because if you accept the truth, then you have to change heavily ingrained beliefs and ways of doing things. And either they don't want to change or they are afraid of changing. And the truth tellers are rebelling. Now, there's this thing called crowd mentality. This is how good information, but mostly bad and sensationalized information spreads quickly.
Yeah.
Because so many people don't know who they are easily influenced. And because of that, they are always following the crowd that they think is most popular.
Yes.
And this can cause mental confusion in a person's life and cause a person to get into bad situations that they don't know how they got themselves in and don't know how to get themselves out. Because the hodgepodge of bad information that you have received here by following the crowd, your brain is scrambled.
Yes.
Your brain doesn't know how to get to the truth. This is why a strong sense of self is so important.
Yes.
Knowing who you are and who you are not will keep you on the path that you were destined to follow, and you will get there a lot quicker.
Yes. And can I add?
Sure.
You see this crowd mentality every day online. You know, this misinformation. The misinformation is that, you think about it, they always say black women are aggressive.
Yeah.
Black women have attitudes.
Yeah.
You know, just spreading information that's not entirely true of the whole group.
Correct.
But people follow along with it because they may have had somebody in their life who was aggressive.
Yeah.
They may have had somebody in their life who had an attitude. And so now you are grouping all women or all black women into that group. That's that crowd mentality that when you follow along, you see a post and you see somebody who looks like somebody that had an attitude in your life, and you want to go in on them.
Yep.
You want to go in on them because you remember how you felt about that person who made you feel bad.
Yes. And they'll swear 95% of what you be like, where do you get your statistics?
Where are your statistics from?
Like, for real. If you ask most people who they are, they'll tell you what they do instead of who they are, because they don't know.
Knowing who you are and who you aren't is so important before you start dating or even getting into a relationship.
Yeah.
Because you will start to understand what is acceptable and what isn't to you. That strong sense of self will give you the strength and the courage to walk away if it isn't working for you.
Yep, that's a fact. Don't I know it?
Yeah, she knows it. Guys, we're going to leave it right there. If there was something you heard, you liked, you disliked, whatever it was, we want to hear from you. Drop it in the comments box below.
Yes, indeed. And please, like.
And share.
And whatever you do, please don't forget to subscribe and
hit that notification bell.
ting, 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 ting. Until next time.
Peace.